I'm going to share my personal story with you guys. This is what happened to me almost 2 years ago. And I don't want y'all to get too weird about it, but we're just going to talk about it, get it out in the open. So, I mean, some of you already know this, but 2 years ago, what happened to me is I actually had 2 massive heart attacks, and then I died a little bit during surgery, you know? It's rude to laugh at that part. But it's weird, though. And, like, here's the thing. Before you guys get weird about it, it's okay. I made it, you know. Spoiler alert, I'm still alive. My heart's 100% now. I'm kicking again, you know. Thank you, guys. Oh, thank you. Thank you, guys. Apparently, I found this out. I had no idea, but apparently, it's really bad for your body if you do all the cocaine you can find. Which is stupid. I never felt better than when I was doing all that fucking cocaine. You know? It's like I did so many lines, they decided I had to wear one right here down my chest, you know? Yeah, it's my body, my choice. Fucking laugh at that. Fuck you. It's a weird experience, you know? I didn't know I had a heart attack. I thought it was allergies because I'm stupid. I had no idea. You know, I went to the hospital and I was like, I can't breathe. And they were like, you're going to die tonight, sir. And I was like, tight, brother. What do you say to that, you know? They told me I needed surgery. They said I needed a double bypass. I did the surgery. I was like, just put it on my tab, bro. It's cool. I did the surgery afterwards. They let me know they did a triple bypass, not a double. And I was like, you got like a bypass BOGO going on today or what? It's a weird experience. I never been through a big health scare like that, you know? Well, you go through a lot of weird encounters. Like the night before my surgery, they had this one nurse come into my room. And what she does is she preps patients for surgery. And she was really nice, really beautiful Latina girl. She was one of those ones with like really hairy arms, you know? Like, have you guys ever shopped at Dollar General before? You know the one, right? Not Family Dollar, Dollar General, you know. She had a weird job. So her job to prep the patients, what she does is she has you strip down, take your gown off, everything. She has you lay in the bed. And what she does is she shaves your body, but they only shave a middle lane, like a reverse mohawk down your body. And I only bring up her arms because when she got down here by my thighs, she kind of tickled it a little bit, you know? I got a boner, I'm not going to lie. It's a weird, vulnerable moment for me. You know, this stranger's arm here is giving me a weird boner, and I'm getting cut open the next day. You know, and I felt weird. I felt like I need to smooth it over with her. I felt awkward, you know. And the problem is I'm a comic. I fuck around too much. And so I look at her and I said, oh, sorry about that. He don't bite. She locks eyes with me and she goes, you're no threat to me. Yeah, I did during the surgery. It was a 5-hour surgery. About halfway through, they pronounced me clinically dead for about a minute and a half. They revived me. But they didn't tell me this for 2 weeks. They didn't tell me the day I woke up and came out of the anesthesia. They waited 2 weeks. And when they told me is when I found out I had a really smug doctor. This dude was super cocky. You know, some doctors have that God complex. They think a lot of themselves. And I found out because of the way he told me. So I'm sitting in his office 2 weeks after the surgery. I'm going through recovery. And he's sitting there. He's going over my results. He's got his clipboard out. And he goes, yeah, everything looks good. We think you're going to make a full recovery. It's going to be a lot of hard work, but we believe you can do it. And I was like, sounds good. He goes, yeah, we didn't want to tell you the day of the surgery. We didn't want you to freak out. We wanted you to rest. But actually, during the surgery, about halfway through, you clinically died. You flatlined for a minute and a half. And this is how he does it. He paused. He goes, yeah, you died for a minute and a half, but I brought you back, kid. I was like, you're the one that just fucking killed me. You don't get credit for that, dude. They also didn't prepare me what I was going to wake up to coming out of the surgery, like waking up from anesthesia. So while I was under, they put in a breathing tube. And on top of that, they also restrain you. They tie you down to the hospital bed so you can't like jump up and mess anything up. So I wake up and I can't talk because I got this breathing tube in. And also all I can do to communicate is move my hands up and down, like thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever, you know. So I open my eyes and there's this beautiful nurse standing over me and she's like, sir, just relax. Everything's fine. You made it. You pulled through. You're here. She goes, I just met your mom and sister. They're in the next room waiting on you. They're very sweet people. And my first thought waking up from surgery was, why is this bitch lying to me right now? I can't argue with her, so I'm just like thumbs up, you know. She goes, do you have a girlfriend out there waiting on you? And I personally asked my girlfriend not to come because there's nothing she can do, right? So I was like, just instead of being here worrying, just stay home. They'll let you know when I'm out. So I said, no girlfriend. And she goes, well, you're a handsome boy. I bet you could get a girlfriend. And I wanted to flirt back with this nurse, but I can't say anything. So I just gave her one of these. I gave her, oh, you. I just flopped that out there for her. She locked eyes with me, and with the most serious face, she goes, oh, honey, it's okay if you're one of those damn gays. I was like, what kind of homophobic hospital is this? I started signaling, not gay, I'm not gay. It's like an hour goes by, and they take my breathing tube out, and the way they do that, they do it in one motion. They have you cough, and they just rip that thing out like starting a chainsaw, you know? It's a little painful, but I felt better because I could breathe better without it, and I could speak immediately. So as soon as I yanked my tube out, I turned to this nurse. She's still in my room. I turned to her and I said, hey, I'm not gay, lady. She goes, all right, you fucking homophobe, calm down. I was like, I'm not homophobic. I love gay people. She goes, yeah, bet you do, queer. Right? I was like, did I sleep gay or something? What the fuck? I was like, why are you messing with me? I'm not gay and I'm not homophobic. I like gay people. It's whatever. And she goes, sir, well, me and the other nurses, we've been talking and we don't believe you. We all think you're gay. I was like, why do you think I'm gay? She goes, sir, all I'll say is when I put your breathing tube in, you didn't gag one bit. Touche, I'm a fun guy, bitch. What's up? I don't like how hard he's laughing at it. I'm kind of fucking offended right now. Oh, dude. I had to go through cardiac rehab. Cardiac rehab is weird. It was basically me and a bunch of 80-year-old women working out together. And they just sit there and watch us. And I'll tell you, it really busts your confidence when you can't keep up with them on the treadmill, you know? It's cool, though, because all the old ladies, they try to make me feel good. They were raising my confidence because they'd always come flirt with me. It's always the same group when you go in. They set your appointment. You come in with the same people. So all these old ladies would always come in and flirt with me like, oh, what are you doing around here? And I'm like, trying not to die again like you? You know? Like, they'd bring me, like, little treats and snacks. They'd bring me cookies and stuff, you know? It's pretty cool. The cookies were good. The pussy was really dry, but the cookies were really good. Yeah. Starting to sound like I have a type, right? A lot of people ask me about this because, you know, that's a big surgery. People always ask me, is that expensive? Yeah, if you pay it. Yeah. If I can't pay the whole thing, why would I start? You know, I'm not. For a long time, my medical bills were stacking up, you know. So I bought a paper shredder, fixed it. It's good. You know? Yeah. It's eating. That's it. It's done. You know, after 7 years, medical bills, they just go away. So I got 5 more to go, and I'm free and clear, baby. Yeah. It's like my heart's a car I'm hiding in my garage so they can't repo it, you know? You had a car repo, didn't you? Yeah, it's crazy, man. I found, like, I want to give y'all some advice. Like, if you ever have a medical problem in the future, the shit is expensive, you know? I found a way to mitigate all that. I found the best healthcare plan on the planet. It's free. It's easy. There's no paperwork to sign up. And I'll tell you how it works. If you're not on this plan, you should get on it. The way it works is, if you get sick or injured, go to the ER. And if you give them a fake name, they can't bill you if they can't find you, dude. Yeah. Some of you aren't laughing, I'll tell you. Mikey B had heart surgery. A Scotty water pipe hasn't paid for shit, okay? That's a good name, right? Yeah. Scotty water pipe. Dude, I found this out about 10 years ago. I threw my back out. I went to the ER, And I gave them my fake name, and they take me in the back. And they have this beautiful doctor comes in, and she comes in to examine me and find out what's wrong. And when she comes in the room, we're in there for about 10 minutes, and she's going over everything, and she's just asked me a few questions. And she goes, all right, sir. She goes, I need to examine you further. So what I'm going to do is I need you to take all your clothes off and put this gown on. You guys know the hospital gown where your ass can really breathe, you know? She has me put one of those on. And like, she tells me, when I leave the room, I want you to take all your clothes off, put the gown on, and let me paint the picture for you. So I'm in the examination room. We'll say the door's right here where you guys are. There's a wall right here, and there's a table up against the wall, an examination table. She goes, once you put the gown on, she goes, I want you to lay on the table and face the wall and don't turn around till I come back in the room. Right? I was like, what kind of Blair Witch porno are we filming in here tonight, right? I was like, whatever, I'll do it. So I put the gown on. I'm laying on the table. I'm facing the wall. About 10 minutes goes by. I hear the door open. I look back, and the doctor, she's coming back in, but she's got some dude with her this time. And I'm like, you can't bring your friends to the show, man. We're not selling tickets, right? I was like, this isn't like Six Flags. You don't bring a can of Coke and a friend. You bring a bag of Coke, and now we're friends, right? She goes, sir, just relax. He's a new intern. He needs to see how this works. I'm like, all right, whatever. So I'm laying there on the table, and she's examining me, but she's not talking to me. She's kind of sitting on the table, but she's facing him, and she's squeezing on my back. And I've been in pain for a few days, so I start to get really relaxed. And I start to doze off a little bit, and she's explaining stuff to him. And then all of a sudden, she's right here by my ear, and she whispers right in my ear. She gets right here, and I can feel her breath. And she goes, this next part's going to be uncomfortable. You know exactly where she's at, right? I didn't know what to do. I clenched up, right? Side note, I thought I was in trouble because I clenched up and I snapped it to the side a little bit, you know? I just popped her knuckle. She was fine, you know, it's fine. She did, though. This lady had the nerve to tell me, medical doctor, fingers still in my butt. When I clenched up, she had the nerve to tell me, sir, unclench your cheeks. I was like, man, my ass is the Middle East. We need to pull out of there a long time ago. Let's get out of here, right? Let's get our boys home, right? So after that, she leaves the room. She sends another nurse in with my prescription. And I'm thinking I'm going to get something good, you know, especially with the experience we just went through, you know, and I'm in real pain here. And I think she didn't come in and bring my prescription herself because of what she gave me. She prescribed me Tylenol 3s. Yeah, that person has pills in their purse right now. Yeah, dude. But they also know Tylenol 3, that's some bullshit right there, right? I went looking for the doctor in the hallway to see if I can get her to give me a stronger prescription. I find her, and I said, hey, doc, no offense, but I'm already taking Tylenol. It's not really helping. I'm still in pain here. Can I get something a little better? And she goes, oh, you want like Vicodin, maybe some hydrocodone, little Percocet, you know? Right, I was like, fuck yeah, let's go. What's your phone number? Let's hang out, right? Hell yeah. She goes, well, I can do that, but there's only one problem. I was like, what's that? And she looks me up and down, and she goes, that takes 3 fingers. I only gave you 2. I walked out of there with a fistful of prescriptions, y'all. You want to go to the doctor, dude?